Gwen Ifill is being remembered this morning as a pioneering journalist. The PBS NewsHour co-anchor died Monday of cancer. She was 61 years old. Ifill leaves behind a legacy of tough but fair reporting during her groundbreaking career. She wasn't afraid to explore the most sensitive and difficult topics.
I'm Judy Woodruff.
And I'm Gwen Ifill.
When Gwen Ifill joined Judy Woodruff in 2013 to form the first all-female national network anchor team, it wasn't the first time she broke through barriers in journalism.
I have a flat spot right in the front of my head from trying to break down walls my entire career, forcing diversity of thought and opinion into newsrooms and onto the air.
Her career brought her to the Washington Post, where she covered her first of 7 presidential elections, and then the New York Times, where she covered the White House. In 1994, she made the jump to television, joining NBC.
And to our new senior correspondent, Gwen Ifill. Welcome, Gwen.
Thanks, Jim.
In 1999, she moved to PBS, where she spent the rest of her career, which included multiple stints moderating debates and the historic 2008 election of America's first African-American president.
The Obama campaign provided a frame for a story. It turns out I've been writing my whole life.
She was an especially powerful role model for young women and girls who admired her integrity, her tenacity, and her intellect.
President-elect Trump echoed those sentiments in a tribute on his Facebook page. Gwen was a broadcasting pioneer, shattering barriers throughout her career. Her words to Charlie Rose in 2009 are especially poignant today.
And your hopes for Barack Obama?
My hope is the same I would have for any president, which is that he succeeds. Right. I think you always hope for a president to succeed, and there's too much at stake for him not to.
Oh, such a shock yesterday.
Such a shock yesterday.
To me. I didn't know she was ill.
No,
I did not know.
I had known she was ill. She was very quiet about it. Her office was next to mine at NBC, so she was a mentor to me as a very young journalist. And John, I know you sat in for her many times in Washington.
Yeah, I was. You know, the thing is, the first person who would have emailed to say, "I'm sorry you lost your friend," would have been Gwen. And to think that, you know, she was a great journalist, but she was a really, really good person.
You wrote a beautiful tribute to her in Slate. You said you never prepared more for an appearance than when you were going to be on her show.
Well, you wanted to be
worthy.
Yeah, you want to be worthy of her. And since I wrote that, the number of people who sent me emails and said, you know, little people, just starting out, that she helped. You know, she helped all of us in one way or another, not just the people who are fancy and famous in Washington. And that's one of the great tests of character in Washington, is how you treat people nobody knows.
Yes.
And
that's so true.
She was lovely on and off camera.
I love what you said. You could read by the light of her smile.
Yeah.
Beautifully written,
I like
John.
that too.